I think it's filming. You filming? Okay, yes. All right. Okay, you guys. So, welcome to Vision Dimension. I mean, wow, what a long time coming. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys today. So yeah, I just want to go over a few things that I've been observing from up here in Vision Dimension and kind of just talk, catch up, and get you back on the right track, because I'm seeing some things that I'm not quite agreeing with and I'm not really liking. So grab yourself a drink, get yourself a hot chalk, and let's go. Let's get into it. So the main thing that I wanted to talk to you guys today about that I've been observing from up here in Vision Dimension is this weird thing every single year. I don't know where it's coming from. A lot of influencers are kind of using this language, and I'm really confused as to why we're taking it on as our identity. But this whole seasonal depression, what is that? What are we doing here? Why are we claiming depression as our own identity, and why are we taking that on and speaking that over our life? Like, I'm really not understanding why we're even making this a thing, because at the end of the day, now we're at the point where it's gone on for year after year after year, and it's no longer just seasonal depression. Now we have caused a winter oppression. We're at the point where it's a winter oppression, and I don't feel like it's healthy. I don't feel like it's good for us. I don't feel like we need to stay in this place. I feel like it's negative. I feel like it's not conducive to our art, and I feel like it is actually causing a lot more damage than people realize. And so I just want to give you a few tips and tricks to try and combat that as we move forward, because I don't think that this is going to be good for us long term. So one of the first things that I did want to address, and this was crazy to me when I looked it up, but approximately 5% of the US population, which is about 10 to 16.5 million people, experience seasonal affective disorder, also known as SAD, each year, which, you guys, that's a very large number. That's like 10 to 16.5 million people. That's crazy. Over and over and over again, every single year. Like, that's not okay. And nearly 40% of Americans report a decline in mood during winter, with 2 in 5 experiencing winter blues or worsening moods. Guys, that's crazy. Worsening moods. We're allowing the weather to dictate our lives and how we feel about ourselves and how we move forward and move about and navigate life on this journey. No, I don't think that that's okay. I don't feel like it's right. I don't feel like it's conducive for us as artists. And so we're gonna change that today. This is a space for the creatives. This is a space for the artists, the painters, the musicians, the producers, everybody, no matter what your walk of life, the actors, the theater kids, everybody. Literally, we're all here together. Everyone who's creative, this is a space for us. This is a space so that we can finally start growing and doing the deep work and overcoming these obstacles that keep on attacking us and keeping us from pursuing our dreams, pursuing our goals, and keeping us from actually accomplishing the things that we want to accomplish. So first things first, we gotta stop the language. We have to stop the language. We cannot keep taking this on as if it's ourselves. We can't keep saying, oh, every year I have seasonal depression. Stop listening to these influencers. I'm telling you, stop listening to these influencers, because they are influencing you in the wrong way. They are taking you down a negative path when it comes to that, and how they just use it so casually. Like, that's destructive. It's actually, you taking that on and claiming it as your own is actually not conducive to you and your mental health at all. So let's get rid of it. Let's toss it out. We're no longer using it. We're done with that. And also, there's power in your words. There's power in the way that you speak over your own life. So if you are constantly speaking negativity, if you are constantly speaking bad and thinking that things are wrong, and even the way that you think about your own life, but really speaking it out of your mouth, there's power in your words. You constantly saying, oh, I'm gonna be like this, or I'll never be this, I'll never be that. That is causing an ongoing wave in your life, and it's shaping the way that you perceive yourself and your own perceived value. That's not good. We have to change that. And by taking ownership of this depression, we've now caused an entire societal oppression. We are now at the point where we don't even understand why we feel the way we feel, but what we're not recognizing is the fact that we started speaking that over our life, and we started speaking this negativity upon ourselves. So now we feel like, oh, this is just me, this is just us. Because, for example, so there was a point in my life where I personally was not experiencing anxiety. I had heard a lot about anxiety, and like people would always talk about it, but like me personally, I wasn't experiencing it. But I kind of low-key wanted to see what that would be like. So I was like, I started doing this thing where like I would figure out moments that kind of made me a little nervous, and I would be like, oh, I'm anxious. I'm feeling anxiety. Well, you know what happened was actually the moment I started speaking it out of my own mouth saying, oh, I have anxiety, guess what? I started having actual anxiety. I actually started having it. I actually started having problems. And so then you know what happened? It got worse. It got worse and worse and worse. And so then I got to the point where I was like, oh, wait, I wasn't even experiencing this before. And now how am I experiencing something? And this went on for like 2 years. This wasn't like a slow, like this wasn't a quick recovery. Like, oh, I'm in this now and now I'm out of it. No, this took time. Like I realized that I had a problem, and I kept identifying that, and identifying with this problem. Like whenever I would feel these feelings, I'd be like, oh, I'm anxious. So then I would lean more into it. But I realized that by me recognizing the feeling and always observing that feeling, I actually made the feeling worse rather than just letting my body feel those nerves, feel that angst, and just process it. I was actually making it worse by going on this mental loop and constantly thinking about it and then speaking it out of my own mouth. Oh, I have anxiety. Oh, this gives me anxiety. It's making me anxious. So we have to stop the language. That's the main thing. Stop the language. There's power in the way that we speak. There's been a spiritual shift in the air, in the way that society is moving, and now we have to make a shift again in order to change the trajectory in which people are going. We are no longer allowing the seasonal oppression to take control over our lives and over our bodies, and we are moving forward out of the winter depression. Okay, we're done with it. We're leaving that in 2026. This is the end. This is the last one. We are no longer going to be dealing with that. Point blank. Period. Okay. Next thing. So the next thing really is just like we feel this way because we don't have, it's really just a lack of control. It is a lack of control. We feel like because we can't do anything, basically you feel like, oh, I'm just locked in the house. And most of us honestly are introverts, but yet we like a little social interaction. We like the moments when we can get out and experience life or just be out in the sun. But let me tell you this. If you're just constantly sitting in your house all day, every day, that's going to make anyone sad and depressed. So for one, let's get outside. Even if it's just for 10 to 15 minutes early in the morning, walk your happy self outside. Get you some air. Like you can go for a walk in the afternoon, whatever it is that you need to do, put a jacket on and just go outside, experience life. Also, if you are not supplementing your vitamin D, supplement your vitamin D. You need that. You're missing out on all these things that your body actually needs in order to recover and in order to function properly. If you are not properly fueling your body, if you're putting basically poor fuel into your system is going to run poorly. So let's not do that anymore. The next thing is we have to stop the self-attack. It's gotten too much. All the shame and the self-criticism, like it's literally not doing you any good. It's paralyzing. It's not motivating, and you can't keep being your own worst enemy. You have to be your own best friend. You can't keep bullying yourself and saying, oh, you're not getting to your goals. Oh, because, I mean, it is January, and like some of you probably wanted to accomplish some things this month. Maybe you didn't. It's okay. You want to know why? Because we're actually changing the entire mindset behind what January, February, and the winter is all even about. We're no longer trying to, this is not your time to grind. That we are moving very, very far away from that. This is not your time to grind. This is your time to sit and be refined. Sit and be refined. This is your moment to just relax, rest, recalibrate. It's your moment to actually do the deep work work on yourselves. See, because society has now taught us that during the winter months, especially the start of the new year, that this is the moment where we need to grind, go super hard. And it's like, as artists, we move so differently. We feel differently. We need to allow ourselves to even process if that's even the right thing for us to do, because it's probably not. We spiritually, it's just like, look at nature. What is nature doing right now? Nature is not running full speed. No, winter, the animals in nature are taking the time to just hibernate. And that's exactly what you need to be doing. They did all the grinding during the October, November, December months. So now they're resting, they're relaxing. They did all that. And now this is your moment to do the same thing. There's a reason why you feel a lot slower pace. There's a reason why you feel like, oh, I shouldn't be moving. I shouldn't be even doing anything. And you keep beating yourself up because you're like, oh my God, like I'm feeling so sluggish and I just want to like lay in bed all day and just like relax. Okay, there's a reason for that. Like, I'm not saying like give up on your life and like give up on your dreams. No, I'm saying have your goals, know what you want to accomplish, but use this time as the slow planning process, the refinement. This is the moment, because we're actually just taking this moment to prepare for spring. The moment spring comes, then we're going to be ready. But if we are not doing the deep work now and actually working on ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, we're not going to be ready. You are not going to be ready if you are not doing the work now. And we are always here in Vision Dimension. We are always working to become our best versions of ourselves. We are not beating ourselves up. We are not constantly bullying ourselves. We are working on our goals. We have a plan. We have a vision, because we're visionaries. We have a vision. We know what we want to get to. And then we make a plan and we just go for that. We go towards that. But if spiritually it's not working out for us, and if we feel like, oh, I'm actually going against the grain, but that's because society told me to and I feel like I need to, maybe you don't need to. Maybe you need to sit down and relax and rest. I'm just saying, let's use this moment for what it's actually meant to. It's refining, and it's low-key hibernation. And so I'm here to tell you that if you were looking for a sign to slow down and to just pump the brakes, this is your sign. This is your sign to chill out, relax. Just sit and relax. Like, bro, who is rushing you? What is the rush? The thing is, you have time. You don't have to feel so rushed and so annoyed and irritated that you need to get all these things done at once, because you don't. You don't need to get all these things done at once. You don't have to do everything. You're not Superman. You're not Superman, you know. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? Yes, this season is about giving yourself the opportunity to reflect. This is a reflection moment. This entire season is for reflection. It's supposed to give you the opportunity to be able to slow down and kind of think about the things that you've made it over, even from your previous year, from last year to even years before that. But I'm just saying, like, this is your time to process everything, whether it be grief, whether it be that accomplishment, whether it be trauma or graduating, whatever it is. This is your time to process all of that, because by the time spring comes, you don't want to come out on the other side the same person that you were when you went in. And that's not what we do here. That's certainly not what we do. We are our best selves. We are some of the most hardworking people, because we actually take the time to do the deep work. We take the time to become the best versions of ourselves, and not everybody's going to do that. Not everybody's going to be willing to even try to do that, but we're going to do that. That's what we do here in Vision Dimension. Also, sometimes you just have to realize that you have to be gentle with yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, but like, I'm not even joking. You have to be gentle and kinder to yourself. You're only doing the best that you can. So why isn't that ever enough? Because it is. That will always be enough. Being kind to yourself and being gentle with yourself and reminding yourself that I'm only doing my best. And if you're not doing your best, okay, if you feel like you're not able to give your best right now, that's okay too. That is okay. But let's get you nursed back to health so that you can be your best self, so that you can give your best, so that you can show up for your friends, you can show up for yourself in the way that you need to. The people around you, your loved ones, your family. You cannot, it's okay not to be okay. You cannot always be everything for everyone. So sometimes you have to take time to recalibrate and refine yourself so that you can come back to those people and to everyone else and be better. And so that's okay too. So take this time to move slowly. Take this time to grow and process your emotions, your feelings. Don't be afraid. That's the main thing. Don't be afraid. I know the floodgates are probably gonna come rushing open, and it's okay. Oh, it's like, oh, if I face this, then I'm gonna have to face that too. That's okay. Face it head on. It's okay to face these feelings and emotions and this trauma, because you are going to become better. You're going to feel so much more free. This is the key to your freedom. This is going to be your year. This will be your year and beyond, because you are going to put in the work and you are going to work so hard on yourself. I know it. I believe in you. I know you're going to do it. I'm going to be so proud, but you have to put in the work. And one of the last things is you have to be able to recognize the signs of depression. You have to be able to see what they are and how it's affecting you so that you know how to combat them. So just to give you a few, persistent sadness, emptiness, feelings of hopelessness or pessimism, withdrawing from friends, family, loss of motivation or difficulty starting tasks, neglecting self-care. Don't do that. Or just like changes in productivity, changes in appetite, sleep, feeling slowed down, harsh self-criticism, feeling like a burden, believing that things won't improve. Ruminating on past mistakes. These are the things and the signs that you have to look out for so that you can recognize, okay, I'm not gonna identify with these things. They are there. But I'm not going to allow them to control me. I'm not going to allow them to dictate how I feel about myself anymore. You got to literally parent yourself. You have to parent yourself out of the entire depression situation that you have going on. So you're going to have to take extra steps. You're going to have to take extra care, extra self-care. I know. But you have to do this for yourself. These are you've been saying you wanted a massage for literally years. Okay, go get the massage. This is your moment. The winter time, perfect time. Go get the massage. Go to the gym, do the face mask at night. Hey, take a bath. Spend time with your support system. Spend time with your loved ones. Take a moment to just relax. And even if you don't, and here's the thing, if you don't have a support system and if you don't have someone that you can lean on, guess what? We're all here. So find someone in the comments. If you don't have a support system, put it in the comments. Hey, I'm looking for a support system, you guys. Clearly we all have something in common. So link up. We're all here to help one another grow, and nothing better than having an accountability partner. We're all here to help each other become our best selves. So if you have a strong support system and you feel like, hey, I can help some people too, okay, then please help the other people in the comments and reach out and DM each other, because we can't be sitting here drowning together. Like, you guys, no, we have support. You don't have to feel alone, because you're not alone. We are together. We're in this together. All one big ginormous group of visionaries and incredible artists and creatives all together. We're not alone. We can get past these creative blocks. We can get past the writer's block, the creative stagnant, and just like, and the mental block, and just everything that's trying to keep us from getting to our goals and creating the best work that we can possibly create, we're gonna get past it because we are gonna be there. Because we're gonna be there for each other. That's the main thing. We need to be there for each other. We need to lean on each other. So I'm going to do the work, go to therapy, talk to someone, lean on my support system, whatever it is that you need to do so that you can come out better on the other side. We're prepping for spring. This is not spring, then we can start, moving, crawling, getting back in there, but it's still a slow start. We're not coming out the gate guns a-blazing in spring either. We'll get there. Take your time. We'll get there. You will have your moment. I'm telling you, you will have your moment. But right now, we're going slow. We're refining ourselves. This is the refinement era, okay? Slow, very, very slow. That's what we're doing. We're not beating ourselves up anymore. So, all of that to say, this is our time to reflect. We're no longer subjecting ourselves to seasonal depression, which is actually winter oppression. We're not doing it anymore. We're coming out better on the other side. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. If you're going through something, reach out for help. Okay? Reach out for help. Let's be there for each other as artists, as creatives, as people, as human beings. And if you want to be a part of Vision Dimension, which I highly suggest you do because it's one of the coolest places ever, and it's super dope. And we have dope people around, so please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. I will be posting a lot this year, so get ready, buckle up. This is just the beginning of the train, and yeah, I can't wait to grow with you guys and to really just explore and become our best selves together. Like, there's also lots of new music in the works. So yeah, there's much to look forward to in 2026. So I'm very excited, and I'm excited to see what you guys are doing. So please put it in the comments what you're doing this year, things that you're working on. What are some of your goals? Let's share and let's push each other. If you're going through a creative block right now, or if you need prayer, whatever it is, let's put that down in the comments, just so we can be there for each other and we can lean on each other. So yeah, all right, I will talk to you later. Thank you. I guess I should probably turn this off. It would just make sense. Let's see, and